Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today we're here to talk about dead fauna carcass storage solutions. Yeah, that's right, we're talking about lumber racks. So there's basically, I should say, let me back up there. I get asked this question a lot, which is, do I buy or do I build? And this is a big question that comes up when it comes to shop storage solutions, because a lot of guys, they really get into building stuff for their shop. Other people have projects, other things for around the house and stuff they want to work on, and they don't want to spend time on their shop. So we're going to give you both options here, whether you want to build or whether you want to buy. And this is a great setup here. I really like this guy's setup. It's good looking, it's clean, and it's functional. So he's got your long board stock and up top, out of the way. It might be a little difficult to get to. You're gonna need a ladder to get to some of that. But then underneath it, he's got a rolling cart system that has short boards, cutoffs, and then sheet stock behind it. And that allows him to roll that out, or roll it over to a tool, or table saw or whatnot, and rather than having to lift it and cart it, because sheet stock, it's heavy, but worse than that, it's cumbersome. If you're dealing with a 4x8 piece of plywood by yourself, having a rolling system like that can be useful. Now, moving along, here's a nice basic setup. We got the long stock up high. You may not notice it, but down here in the lower left, he's got some long thinner boards, behind this rail system here, so that you can store those there. And then he's got the big sheet stock in this little folio system over here. That's kind of cool. I'd kind of like it if it folded up against the wall, and then you could lay it out to shuffle through the stuff there. But I don't know. That's the way he's got it. Now, here's at first looks like a simple solution. It's a basic cantilever style system there, but it's mounted via a French cleat system. And I don't know. The benefit of French cleat is that you can move it around. You can, if you're like, I'm going to change this, you can do that. This is not something I think, honestly, I don't honestly move my lumber rack that much. But hey, that's one way to do it. Now, here's some plans. I'll be honest, I don't have any actual plans that I've used before. I ended up buying a solution after looking at whether build versus buy. And but I do like the rolling cart solution. This is rather than having like the cart and the wall system, this is just a cart solution. But there's other plans here. This is it's $10, $15 with delivery. This is a set of paper plans from Woodcraft, and it's their best of sets. I'm not sure exactly how many sets of plans you get here, but that's the option you want to go with. And yeah, there's ones you can find online and stuff like that. But here's another reason why you might want to consider buying a lumber rack. It's the price of wood, all right? And the price of wood we thought it'd be coming down by now, and it's actually, in some cases, going back up. It's really ridiculous. You're looking at $6 for your basic 2x4x8 Douglas fir, stick there. That $6. I mean, if you look at it, a basic lumber rack, if you tried to build something fairly simple, you're looking at still spending $50 to $60 by the time you buy the lumber and the fasteners and everything else. Now, if you have spare lumber, if you already have a bunch of stuff there lying around, sure, that one's almost a no-brainer at that point, unless it's so good it could be used for other projects, because we got to consider, what are we going to get if we buy? And the funny thing is, I had a lumber rack just like this. I loved it. I think it's great. And in fact, when we get the new shop finished up in Montana, we're probably going to go with a solution like this again. But apparently, they're so good, they've pretty much pushed every other style lumber rack out. I looked around, and other than some industrial styles of lumber racks, pretty much everybody, even Woodcraft, Rockler, everyone, this is what they're selling. It's essentially two metal bars with these little metal shelves that work in a cantilever system that go on it. And I'll be honest, when I first got it, I was skeptical if something like this would work. It did. It worked great. In fact, let me try it and show you here in my old shop here behind the moving wall here, if I can move it around. You can't really see it too well back there. You can see the sheet stock I had on the bottom. Now the sheet stock, I just made little footers. I took some 4x4 pressure treated lumber, cut it into 2-foot lengths, had that on the bottom for it to sit on. You never want to have wood sitting on concrete because concrete will wick moisture into your wood. So that got it up off the floor, and then I just leaned it against the wall. Now up above it, let me see if I can get you another picture here. You can see the back side. Sorry, I didn't have any good pictures of the lumber rack. Let me zoom in here past there. You can see the cantilever system there mounted to the wall. And I kept PVC up there. I don't remember what these, were they aluminum rods or something? We had lumber and whatnot. So there's a lot of great solutions out there with this system because it's not just, 3-tier or 5-tier, 6-tier. You get everything in between. And let me tell you, they're dead simple to install. They're literally like a system like this. It's 2 screws. They have a little bushing that goes behind it. And of course, you want to go straight into the studs. You do not want to miss the stud and try to put some weight on this thing. But they're stupidly simple. And I'll be honest, I did not think that these things were going to hold. And they actually worked quite well. Now, here's a grizzly version of it. This is a 3-shelf system. And you can see it's selling for $22.95. Now, if we want to get something a little bigger, we have something like this. I think this is about what I had. It was the 5-rack system. Currently selling for $42.98. I know there's some name brands on some of these. I didn't see any difference. I've looked around at these. I've been checking them out for a long time. Here's a 6-rack system mounted, get this, rated at 600 pounds. 600 pounds. This has got 1, 2, 3 mounting points on it. It works. I know it's physics things. I know. $41. This is less expensive than the 5-rack system. Of course, if you don't have the room, you don't have the room. But here's a picture of, like I was talking about, the mounting system. Now, he's... really? I guess it works. It's hard to believe, but yeah, it's a good system. And clearly it is because it has grown in 5 years to pretty much dominate the market. Everyone's using these. If you want a name brand system, I want to show you Bora. Bora is a really well-known accessory system in woodworking and tools and such. They make one of the best miter tables that I've seen, portable miter tables. I think it's fantastic. The Porta-Cube, I think it's called. But anyway, again, you got the same system here. You just mount it right directly to the wall like that. $49. And this one also comes in black, so you can color coordinate if you want. You have the options. Now, this I thought was cool. This is actually a great idea. This little net system below it. And yeah, you don't have to buy this one here. You could buy, you could probably find a net like this, anywhere. But the, wait, what was that? This is Zipuza? What? I don't know if you can read that. The brand, I'm looking at the brand name on the drill. Anyway, that's not what they're selling. Anyway, what I like about it is for small cutoff pieces. Also, I used to do a lot with PVC, so I'd have a lot of PVC pieces lying around. So great little storage area for all your small cutoffs. I think that's a brilliant idea. Anyway, let me know what you think. Are you going to go with the do-it-yourself build system? They're beautiful. They're very elegant and they're very functional, but they're not cheap and they're not quick and easy. Or are you going to go with something that's the pre-made that's going to get it done and allow you to focus on other things? Where's your priorities at? I'd like to hear your comments down below. Let me know what you want to see. Anyway, as always, links to this stuff is down below. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.